The noise in the background is my tea kettle. I am a huge French press girl, so I love French press coffee. So every morning I get up, I always have water in the refrigerator waiting for me, like right here. You can see I've drank a lot of it already because I already took my vitamins for this morning, so I pull it out, take all my vitamins, and then turn on the stove, get the water ready, because the first thing I do in the morning as I'm taking my vitamins is I get my coffee ready. I make my coffee, and I have a great setup to keep it hot for hours because I have a morning routine that I do, and then when I'm ready for my coffee, I want it right away. I don't want to have to fudge. I do have a regular coffee pot. It's actually pretty good. It was a Starbucks coffee pot, but it's pretty old. It's probably now over 10 years old. I don't use it a lot because I don't find personally for me that coffee in the coffee pot is my favorite. I also have a Keurig, so I would say I'm usually either drinking French press coffee or Keurig coffee, because if I'm not doing the French press, I'm doing the Keurig to save time. So that's kind of what I'm doing. So the water is just heating up for my coffee and I'm just kind of waking up. I literally did run a comb through my hair, but that is it. I actually am, in case you're wondering, wearing flannel packer pajamas in July. Yeah, and if you're wondering why that is, and it's pretty crazy because it is July and it's the middle of summer, it's because I'm always cold and we have central air, so I like it a little cooler at night. It's better for your body, I think, if you sleep with cooler temperatures, but because I'm always cold, I love flannel to sleep in or to lounge in year round. So yep, these are my packer pajamas, and just rolled out of bed. So I'm sitting down at my table. I'm gonna make my coffee, and while I'm doing that, I'm kind of thinking about my day. Oh, I'll be right back. There's my tea kettle. Hey everyone, I'm back. My coffee is done. Here it is. Yum. I look forward to my morning coffee every single day. I love it so much. Let me know in the comments below, is there anything that you guys really look forward to on a daily basis, like a little pleasure that you have or something that you really enjoy in your day that you just really look forward to? I will say, like, my morning coffee is definitely that for me. I love this mug. I got it actually from a dry cleaner that I used to go to a long time ago. They are Korean, and I believe that this is a Korean Bible verse. I don't remember exactly, but they gave me this mug and I thought it was so kind and really sweet. So I still have it, and it's over a decade old, and I like to use it. It's a nice mug. And you'll notice that I changed my clothes. I am going to go to my health club and see what working out is like. Today marks the first day of the mask mandate everywhere you go, including the gym. So I really want to do this too for my clients, so I can let them know kind of what it was like for me. I teach cycle classes at my gym, and right now we're not advertising it, we're not really teaching it. I'm just doing it on a very, very small scale because we do have to social distance, but I did reach out to my clients and I asked them, like, do you want to try it wearing a mask? And they want to give it a go. So we're going to try it and see if we can survive. And I said to one of my clients, I'm going to have to give you guys breathing and water breaks, and like, she was like, that's weird, but it's going to be necessary. So I'm going to head to the health club in a little bit and just check it out. Probably not going to stay that long because I have a really busy day and I want to get this vlog done. So with that, I think it's time for me to head to the gym. I want to see what it's like to get a workout in, at least briefly, and then I'll come back on here and report to you what it was like. I have realized that I can't do a whole lot of like taking you with me because it's just too hard for me to hold the phone as I'm doing other physical things because of my physical situation, but I have my heart rate belt, so we'll see what my heart rate does in my workout. And I will be back after my workout to report to you and let you know how it went. Okay, you guys, I'm back, and obviously, as you can see, I've showered and changed and dressed for the day, and I have a report for you. It wasn't as bad at the gym working out with a mask on as I thought it was gonna be. I wasn't looking forward to it, and I was really apprehensive. And obviously it is different. One thing I did notice is that my heart rate did get up higher faster than normal, probably because my breathing was a little bit more restricted, but when I needed a drink or I needed to take a couple of bigger breaths, I just would pull my mask down and take a drink and take a couple of breaths and then just keep working out.
you know, it's different, but it wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it was gonna be. And one thing that I really realized as I was leaving, the staff asked me how my workout was, as they always do, which I really appreciate. And I was talking to the staff and I said, you know what? I'm just really thankful and grateful that you guys are open. I'm glad that you guys are here. I'm glad that I have the opportunity to come in and get a workout in. I'm really grateful that my workplace is still open and I have a job right now. And that's one of the things that I always talk about on my channel because I believe in it. I think it's so important to always be thankful, always be grateful for what you do have, for what is available to you, even if your circumstances or your situation is less than desirable or it's not what you want. I mean, I can definitely speak to that. To be honest, this is a little bit of a challenging week for me. The boys are with their dad. They're on vacation with their dad, and I haven't seen them in over a week, and that's really hard on me. I really, really miss them so much, and when I see them next week, I only have them for 2 days, and then they go back to their dads. And so we celebrated Titus's birthday really hard. He turned 13. On the 9th of July, and then he went to his dad's the day after that, and then they will see me. I have to work the day I get them next Wednesday, and then on Thursday we're gonna celebrate my birthday, so that'll be great, and then they'll go back to their dad's. But you know what, if there's one thing that I know that I've really learned, it's that you have to be thankful and grateful for what you have and not focus on what you don't have. And when things don't turn out the way that you thought they would or the way that you planned, then you have to kind of pivot and just kind of roll with it. I did do a video on goals and I talked about how to pivot, and I'll link that above if you haven't seen it. I'm sure when this video gets uploaded, hopefully today, a lot of you that really know me, that are close to me, are going to be wondering, why is this not the shoe video? So the shoe video that I've been talking about for over 3 weeks is not getting uploaded today because I was working on that video for hours and hours and hours, probably until about 1 a.m. yesterday. And that's when I realized I had to scrap what I had. I couldn't use it, and I have to rework it and do something different with it. And it wasn't gonna be ready for today because honestly, I had too much video. The video footage I have for that particular video is 50 minutes. And that is way too long for one single video. And the shoe video, in case you don't know, I had a lot of interest and engagement on a picture I posted on social media about 3 weeks ago of me wearing some really comfortable shoes with a dress. And I'm in a couple of cerebral palsy Facebook groups, and a lot of those people asked me about the shoes, and I realized that a lot of people, not just me, but people in general that have foot issues, a lot of times have a lot of trouble finding really comfortable, really practical shoes, but that also look stylish and that also look fashionable. And I decided to do a video on comfortable and practical but stylish and fashionable summer shoes. And I knew it was gonna be a lot of work, I really did, but I guess I didn't really realize the level of work because I have been working on this video for 3 weeks, and I've put in probably about close to 40 hours of work on this video as of now. And it was really disappointing last night to be working on that video literally all day. I started at 7 a.m. I did go to work for a little while yesterday, so I did take a break from working on it for a little bit yesterday to go to work, but then I continued when I got home, and it wasn't until 1 o'clock in the morning that I realized that I was not going to be able to have that uploaded today by 3 p.m. and it was disappointing, and I really felt like, oh, I had invested all this time, now what do I do? So like when I realized that I wasn't going to be able to upload it today, then I was just like, well, okay, I am going to have to pivot and retool this and do something different with it. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm actually turning my shoe video into a series of videos. So there will be a shoe video for men, a shoe video for women, and a shoe hacks video. And that will start next Monday. You know, it really just got me thinking that you really have to think about how you handle frustration and disappointment, and the way that you handle those things really determines your attitude, and it really determines your outlook on life. And if any of you saw my pretty embarrassing Instagram live attempt last week, it was not good. I was really frustrated. I was trying to film this shoe video at night after work. It was dark outside, and then all of a sudden there was all this noise and ruckus outside my window, so much so loud that I had to stop filming, and I went on Instagram live having never done it before. I realized when I watched that footage that my camera wasn't right and it was just kind of crazy. But I want to tell you guys something. I really appreciate your support. For those of you that have been with me since my inception and really supported me, and for those of you that are new, that are just finding me now, or maybe you've never even seen me, this is my first attempt at a vlog. I am not very technically savvy. I am learning and growing. I appreciate you guys being along for the ride with me. And you know what, you guys, when you guys do things that are big things to you, that are important to you, they should make you a little bit nervous. They should really put your stomach in a little bit of a knot, because that's how you know you are striving for greatness, because you're really putting yourself out of your comfort zone. You're really putting yourself in a position where you're being forced to learn and grow and stretch yourself beyond what you're comfortable doing. And absolutely, definitely, when I started my YouTube channel, I felt like that for sure. I never felt like I was a person that was good in front of a camera, that felt comfortable in front of a camera, so I'm learning. Vlogging is hard, and I realize why there's a lot of YouTubers that I watch that have said they really don't like to do vlogs, or they don't do vlogs a lot, because it is actually a lot more work than a sit-down video. It's a lot harder. But when I realized that my shoe video was not gonna go live today the way I had told so many people, I realized that I needed to do something. I wanted something to go up today at 3 o'clock, hopefully by 3 o'clock. I really did, because that was the commitment I made, and I really am striving to do 2 videos a week. I always have a video on Mondays at 3 p.m. That's my commitment to my subscribers, and that's what I do promise. And then really, I do try my best to do a second video, and my goal usually is Thursdays at 3 o'clock. It doesn't always happen that way. Sometimes my videos come out on Fridays, sometimes they come out on Saturdays, sometimes I don't get to it. Last week really was the first week in probably several weeks that I didn't do a second video, because it just didn't happen. I was still working on the shoe video, but I really do strive for that. And you know, I really appreciate you guys, and for you guys that have commented on my videos and liked my videos, that is so helpful. It means a lot to me, because I am still trying to grow my channel, and it really does help to promote my channel, and the YouTube algorithm really does like that. So I appreciate that so much. Let me know in the comments below how you guys handle disappointment. What do you do when you are working on something that is really important to you, and it just doesn't work out the way you thought, and it just doesn't turn out the way you had hoped? How do you handle that? What do you do with that? I will be talking next week about turning 46 years old, because next week is my birthday, and just my reflections on my life and kind of what I've learned in my 46 years. And knowing that that's coming, I really have thought a lot about my life, and kind of thought a lot about, you know, things I've learned and different things that I've been through. And if anything, thinking about that has, again, just made me so grateful for what I have, and where I am now, and what I've come to, and what I've come from, and what I have come through. If you have really survived and thrived during difficult times, if you have really overcome things, be so proud of that. That isn't to be taken lightly, and embrace that, and be so glad that you were able to get through that and do that. This is it. This is my first attempt at a vlog. So I want to say again, thank you so much for joining me today. And listen, if you're finding me for the first time and you've never seen my face before, or maybe you have but you just haven't hit that subscribe button yet, I would love it if you would hit that subscribe button down below. Subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to ring the bell so you never miss a video. And hey, you guys, you know what? I'm really working on my Instagram content. I really am gonna start posting more on Instagram. I would love for you guys to follow me over there if you haven't followed me on Instagram. And I will see you in my next video. And remember to make your everyday ordinary life extraordinary.